You guys will never believe what Corpse looks like. So today, I'm gonna be talking about Corpse Husband and his toxic fans. Now, if you guys don't know who Corpse Husband is, basically what he does is he narrates scary stories on his YouTube channel. And recently, Corpse Husband has completely exploded. He is one of the biggest YouTubers right now. Basically, how he blew up is he was playing Among Us with PewDiePie and a bunch of other YouTubers. And when people were watching these videos that had Corpse in them, a lot of people started to be fascinated by him because he had such a deep voice and no one really knew who he was. And after Corpse found this new success, he started releasing a bunch of music. And after this, he started going viral on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and even TikTok. And because of this, he started to develop a hardcore fan base that was obsessed with his voice. You couldn't go anywhere without hearing about Corpse Husband and his crazy deep voice. And as he continued to grow, a lot of people were wondering, what does this guy look like? He has such a deep voice. I'm curious as to what he looks like. So that's when Corpse Husband started teasing his fans. So he said, if you guys can get me 100,000 followers on Instagram, I will release a picture of my hand. And they did it. They got him 100,000 followers, and he released a picture of his hand, and his fans were just obsessed with his hand. His fans were so obsessed with his hand that it started trending on Twitter. And at this point, it looked pretty good for Corpse. He had more than doubled his subscriber count. He had a new insane fan base and a somewhat successful music career. But then that's when some of his fan base became extremely toxic. And anytime anyone would say that Corpse was overrated and his voice really wasn't that amazing, his fans started attacking those people. And if anyone said something slightly negative about Corpse, they would be spammed by all of his fans. And that's when people started pointing out that some of his fans were a little weird. Anytime he would make a tweet or post a YouTube video, there'd be a lot of weird comments about Corpse. And there was just a lot of people obsessing over him because of his voice. Other than his voice, he's just a normal YouTuber, just doing his job, making YouTube videos. And a lot of his fans were just taking this way too far. And that's when some of his fans started to turn against him. So 4 years ago, Corpse uploaded a video to his YouTube channel where he was reading a fan submitted story, and in this story somebody had called this fan a slur, and Corpse Husband said the slur in the video. And when some of these fans that were obsessed with Corpse and his voice found this clip, they posted it on Twitter and tried to cancel Corpse. After this, that's when Corpse decided to issue an apology and delete the YouTube video.
For those of you who don't know, primarily I've done true horror story narration for years on my channel. The stories are sent in by my viewers, they write all of it, and I narrate their story to share their experience of what they've gone through with the world. These are real life experiences of, real shit that people go through. About a year ago, I was sent in a story from someone who's trans. I was glad to cover this story despite some backlash I might get from, boomers and shit, because I wanted to show the struggles of what trans people go through. And I support trans people. TLDR, the story is about an old Christian woman who is trying to hurt them and do horrible things to them. During the story, the person who is trans is called the D word. In the video, I read the word out loud, and I realize now I shouldn't have done that. I didn't realize the severity of the word, or else I obviously wouldn't have said it. There are over 2,000 comments on the video, and none of them mention it. I had no idea this hurt anybody at all, and that's the last thing I want to do. I've taken the video down now, I understand my mistake, and I'm sorry.
And in my opinion, Corpse should not have apologized. He really didn't do anything wrong. A fan sent him a story, and in this story, somebody used that word. So it made sense for him to actually use that word because that is what happened in real life. But with that being said, I do understand why Corpse would apologize, because he just gained this huge new audience and his career is doing better than it ever was. And he didn't want to jeopardize this because he read a story a few years ago that had a bad word in it. And after this, that's when the commentary community started making videos about how toxic Corpse fans were. And of course, as soon as his fans started seeing the videos that people were making on them, they just proved the commentators' point by going to their channels, spamming the dislikes, and just being toxic in the comment section. The YouTuber Just Dino made a video about how crazy it was that one of Corpse's fans got a tattoo of his hair on their arm. And when the corpse fans saw this video, they shared it on Twitter and all just disliked his video. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm a fan of a YouTuber, I do not get a tattoo of that YouTuber. That is just taking it way too far, and it's clear that some of these fans are just obsessed with this guy. And ever since he has gained all this popularity, people have been begging for a face reveal. And because of this, there has been so much speculation as to what he looks like and why he hasn't done a face reveal. In fact, some of his fans have said that if he looks ugly, that they will no longer be a fan of him. And because of this, there have been a lot of fake images and videos going around Twitter and TikTok claiming that this is Corpse's face reveal. And anytime one of these images goes around, people always say how ugly this person is, and it turns out it's not even Corpse's husband, so these people are just bullying some random person. This got so bad that Corpse had to address this on stream.
There's this TikTok going around of people thinking like it's me. It's someone. It's like a picture of someone and going like it's actually like it's really sad. People are saying it's me and it's this guy and it's this normal looking guy. Like he looks fine. But it's someone who's clearly not me, and people are like, oh, this is who everyone's simping over and blah, blah, blah. Like, they're just roasting the fuck out of this guy who would theoretically be me, and it just goes to show, like, what would happen if my face revealed. It's just, and that guy didn't ask for his picture to be broadcast as me or whatever. And now he's just getting thousands of people making fun of him, and it's like...
And this just shows how toxic some of his fans are, and this is probably why he will never do a face reveal, because no matter what he looks like, it's never gonna be good enough for these people. So if some of Corpse's toxic fans or stans or simps, whatever you want to call yourself, if you are watching this video, please lay off on the dude, and please stop going around just being extremely toxic. I get that you are a fan of the dude and that you like his voice, but at the end of the day, he's still a human being, and everything that you guys do affects his career and affects him personally. So, for those of you that clicked on this video hoping for a Corpse face reveal, just let the dude have his privacy. He doesn't need to do a face reveal, and there's a good reason why he's probably not gonna do a face reveal. So yeah, these are just my thoughts on this entire situation. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel.